Hey guys, Death God Dave here. Welcome to another quick video on a game I played last night against Necrons Canpotek Court. Over here in the background, we have got my 2K list lined out, so I'm going to talk you through that in a moment. And then what we'll do is I'll show you a clip of the deployment, and maybe we'll have a little chat about what was put where and why. I was playing Renegade Warband, which was really fun. It's the second time I've played it. As a quick reminder of what that does, its detachment rule is slaves to none. So basically, Heretic Astartes models all lose Dark Pact, and ranged weapons equipped by Heretic Astartes models in my army all have assault. So it's pretty much army-wide assault, apart from some Nurglings, which you'll see in there. Then we have got Vendetta is one of the parts of it. So at the start of my command phase, select one of my opponent's units, and then basically every time a Heretic Astartes model, excluding Damned, makes an attack against that model, basically I re-roll, or that unit, sorry, I re-roll the hit roll. It's basically oath of moment. And then Twisted Doctrine is the next part, is in my movement phase. Each time you set up or select a Heretic Astartes unit from your army to move, it can choose to default to Doctrine. And what that means is I take a battle shock test, and then you can do one of the following. So you either pass it, and you can still do actions, or you could still do you can still hold OC, or you fail it and there's no strats and you don't get to do that other stuff. But the benefits of doing this are that until the end of the turn, the unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. Incredibly powerful. Or until the end of the turn, the unit is eligible to declare a charge in a turn which it advanced. Now, given the whole army's got assault, that's advance, shoot and charge, or fall back, shoot and charge. But you do have to take a leadership test. Hugely powerful. Comes with some great enhancements as well. So on a Warpsmith, which I attached to some Havocs inside a Rhino, I had Eyes of the Hunter, which allows ranged weapons on that unit to ignore cover. So that would give it a 9-inch move, then an advance +2, then a charge +2. So the worst case scenario, if you rolled a 1 for an advance and you rolled double 1 on a charge, you would still have a 14-inch guaranteed get into combat range. And the maximum threat range on that unit becomes 31 inches, which is pretty terrifying when you look at it. And then one other enhancement I put on the Lord Discordant, which is called Weaponized Hatred. It's 60 points, it's enormous. It costs more than a unit of cultists. But what it does give you is a second oath target. So you mark one with Vendetta, then if you then go, okay, I'm now going to pick a second target. If you kill the first target, the re-rolls jump to the second model. So you just need to make sure you've got 2 markers. I use a couple of like little disc markers to do that. And then that allows you to kind of go, great, you wipe that unit out, move to another. This happened quite a few times in my game last night, where I wiped a unit and then it bounced off to another, and that unit I'd already teed up some shooting to go into. So that's the army rule, the detachment rule, the key enhancements. Let's get into the 2K list behind me and I'll show you what we've got. Okay, here's our 2K list, and the cabinet I've given a little yellow glow just to celebrate Iron Warriors. So what we've got here is going from left to right. We have Vindicator. We have got 5 possessed with a Master of Possession. He's the one that's got the extra +1 to advance and charge, so +2 advance and charge on this unit. We've got 6 Nurglings. They have got Infiltrate, really handy for just stopping your opponent infiltrating out. We have got 2 Obliterators. We've got Forge Fiend with triple Ectoplasma Cannon. I think the shooting is worth way more than the armoured, the Maw. Then we have got a Rhino with 5 Havocs and a Warpsmith with the Eyes of the Hunter enhancement, so that he can give them ignores cover. Then we've got 10 Cultists. These guys are just to sit on my home objective and score me, to basically stick it and then spread out and do some screening. We've got another Rhino. We have got another 5 Havocs, 2 Las Cannons, 2 auto cannons in each one. Then we have got the Sergeant, effectively on each one has got a plasma gun, Power Fist. Then we have got the Lord Discordant at the back there. Absolutely love this guy, currently one of my absolute favourite models in CSM. Then we've got Abaddon, and we have got 5 Terminators, Power Fist, Chain Fist loadout. There's a Reaper autocannon in here just for a little bit of shooting. Everyone else has just got combi bolters. Just wanted to cover off as well that there's also some merch you can get to support the channel and to support me on various platforms. There are objective markers. There's this cool artwork pocket graphic t-shirt in white and in black. And then also a full-size big front print of the Iron Warrior as well. Please do check that out. You can get these on factionstore.net. Right, deployment is finished. We have got Abaddon and friends went down in the middle here. My obliterators are in deep strike. Havocs are in that Rhino with the Warpsmith with enhancement. These guys look like they're dead, but they're actually in this Rhino over here. The race came down in a big brick over here. And then we put Zaris at the back, was he? Yep, Zaris at the back over here. And then all of that is in deep strike. Right, so Necrons get first turn, so I think we're probably going to end up getting the Nurglings shot off the table. My opponent drew Mark for Death and attempting target, so I chose the middle objective for attempting target, so that there's nothing that can really jump on there very easily, and we set up the Scarabs, but they are 0 AC, and the Nurglings were picked as a gamma target for Mark for Death, so nice easy pickup for the race, and we'll see how the rest of it goes.
Hi, I'm JJD, and I'm up against Death Guard Dave tonight. Not Death Guard Dave, but you know what I mean, with my Crons, and hopefully we'll have quite a bit of fun between the both of us, and looking forward to it.
So what did you do in your turn?
I attacked with my Scarabs over here. I did quite a bit of damage, more than I expected and I thought I would. I then got my Canpotek Race on another objective, so hopefully they won't get bombarded straight away.
Cool, thanks very much. So now we go to Iron Warriors turn 1. So bottom of turn 1, Iron Warriors, the Havoc's got out the Rhino and shot the Spider with the Warpsmith giving them ignores cover, and I spent 1 CP for +1 to wound, and it was my secondary Oath target because I killed the first Oath target, which was the race over here, but I did have to put an abominable amount of shooting into it. The Havocs, the Forge Fiend, the Demolisher Cannon, and I was ready to have to put the Lord Disco and charge him into them as well. So managed to screen out the area as well. And now we go over to Necrons, top of turn 2, when some horrible things can start coming in from deep strike, which I'm not looking forward to. We've been away for a few minutes because of our turn, because we've been involved in this. I shot absolutely everything here into the Nightbringer and then charged it and managed to kill it. We then interrupted with the Void Dragon, who killed a Possessed. Then the Warpsmith hit the Scarabs hit the Warpsmith, the Hexmark hit the Possessed, and everything's in a big mess over here. There is literally nothing happening in the rest of the board, except it's all down here. So we'll see what happens as we go into Necron's top of 3. Now, we got so bogged down in the rest of the game, I'm sorry to say that we didn't actually record the rest of it. But what happened was, being stuck in combat, the Void Dragon didn't really hurt the Terminators, he decided to go after the Possessed. And then what happened was, Abaddon did 10 wounds on his own against the Void Dragon, which left him only on 6, and then that was in the ongoing combat in my opponent's turn, in JJD's turn. Then what I did was in my turn was I fell back with all my units after taking a leadership test to make sure they could all fall back, shoot and charge. I then moved the Obliterators up, I moved up the Vindicator with an advance, I moved up the Forge Fiend with an advance, and I then shot everything at the Void Dragon and deleted it. The Void Dragon blew up, killed another Possessed, killed a Terminator and wounded another one. He then did 5 mortal wounds to his Necron unit, which only had single wound models, so wiped the entire unit behind the wall, wiped all but 1 unit of the ones in front of the wall. My other shooting picked up those. I then pushed the Lord Discordant forward in my turn 4, basically killed one of the Doomstalkers. His character behind the wall came out, and in turn 4, to do some more damage, to try and do some more damage and pick up the Lord Discordant because he had Assassinate. I was playing fixed the whole game. I was playing Assassinate and Bring It Down. I picked up the first Doomstalker, I then moved and advanced everything, and in turn 5 picked up the other Doomstalker, plus the small unit of Immortals that had come out from behind the wall to try and finish off the Lord Discordant, who managed to tank things with his 4-up invuln. So in the end of the game, it was an 89-45 win for the CSM, for the Iron Warriors. A really, really fun game with JJD. Thank you very much for the game, buddy. It's good to see you, and I hope you all found this interesting. If you've got any questions, comments, please drop down below. Remember, you can support the channel by subscribing. Please do that. Also, you can check out factionstore.net to get hold of merchandise. You've seen it in there: t-shirts, objective markers. The ones like I'm wearing now, the wolf paw print. There's ones of these for each faction. Well, most of the factions that I've done so far. There are more coming. If there's something specific faction not on there that you want to see, please contact me via the website. But there's Iron War objective markers, there's Death Guard objective markers, there's loads of stuff. Check out factionstore.net. Thank you all, and I'll see you again for another video.